This is Mr. Brian from Tacoma Public Library. Today we will learn how to engineer morphing the alphabet W into several whales. This is appropriate for 8-year-olds and up. However, if pieces are already cut, younger kids with assistance can play with drawings to make it their own. This process will allow them to be repeatedly exposed to the letter W, a pre-literacy skill, which will help them recognize different alphabet shapes. For this project, please see the attached list, but you will need a pencil with an eraser. We can have a separate eraser. A fine ultra point Sharpie or other dark permanent ink, paper, scissors, and tape. Optional materials would be colored pencils or crayons, a printout of the pattern, and a printer. Let's get started by drawing the letter W. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can modify it later. Okay, with the patterns you have, okay, I made a smaller one because I just thought it might be useful. So you can arrange things in the shape of a W. Or you can change it. This could be a W like that too. Okay, so you can see that's an implied W. And then you can just keep rearranging things. You could put another big whale in there. So this would also be an implied W. You can connect it up if you want. Or you can start cutting shapes. So let's cut this one. And then, so roll a piece of tape on the back so that it's sticky on both sides. Okay, I'm going to cut it maybe there. Well, I'm going to cut it before it starts curving. And if you're printing these out, what you can do is flip the image. You can go into Paint and you'll flip it this way. So it'll be like this, only thing the lines will be on this side of the paper. Okay. Well, let's make it a little smaller. I think I want it there. Okay, so if you like that, what you can do is modify the original W. Okay, so we're going to make it thicker here. So I think I like the small baby in there. And I think I'm going to make it a sharper W. Okay, so let's go down again. W. Okay, and then when you see something you like, what you can do is you can get your Sharpie, and then either that or you can ink the lines now. And then with your eraser, you can erase the pencil marks, so you don't have to worry. When you're using the pencil, you can mark anywhere you want. And let's say for down here, I'm going to put the tails back in. Okay, so, well, I put the permanent ink over there already, but let's see what we can do, just to give you an idea. Okay. So what you can do is photocopy it, and the kids can color it or do whatever they want. Okay, so that's for the younger kids. For the older kids, okay, I'm going to show you how you can draw this. Okay, so this is what we're going to use as a something to copy. And you can do it with pictures also. The methods I'm going to show you. Okay, so first thing you do is look at shapes that you can kind of break into pieces, and also look at lengths. So I have a ruler here, okay, and I am looking at this. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it, but here is a shape of a right there. Okay, so this is somewhat a parallelogram. And you see this point, it's kind of like the end of the hump, and this point here, it goes in, so it's just almost just the right place. Okay, so what you're going to do is look at that trapezoid or parallelogram. These two lines are parallel, these two lines are parallel. Okay, so I see that shape, and then I see a shape here. Okay, so doesn't it look like a kite? Okay, so you think kite, these two sides are the same length, these two sides are the same length. Okay, and then for this shape here, okay, I see sort of a triangle. So the triangle is gonna probably end right around here. Okay, so let's do those three things first. Okay, so this length here, okay, so let's look at the bottom of the parallelogram. Okay, it's almost 5 inches. Okay, so let's go with 5 inches. Okay, 5 inches and then 1 inch. Okay, so that's the bottom. So you think of a ratio of 1 to 5, 1 inch to 5 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 separate segments. Okay, so let's think about that. And this time I'm going to draw the whale at this angle here. Okay, so we have a little bit more room. Well, you know what, let's not do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do 5. I just don't want to confuse you, so that's why I decided not to do that. Okay, you're gonna draw 5 inches. Okay, and then you're gonna do 1 inch that is coming down just a little bit, doesn't matter. You don't have to be really precise, okay, even with the measurement, just about 1 inch. Okay, and then now it's going to straighten back up just a little bit, and this is 2.5. Let's make it 2.5 inches. Okay, so 1, 2.5. See right there? Okay, so here's your original angle. You're going to bring it up just a little bit, okay? And it's going to be 1, 2.5 inches, okay? So go ahead and draw that line, okay? And then your top here, you're going to look, that was about 5 inches. That is 2 inches, so it's a ratio of, well, let's go this way, straight up and down. It's a ratio of 2/5, okay? But you don't need to divide it unless you enlarge it or reduce it. So let's just go 2 inches up. Okay, 2 inches up. Okay, and then this is, okay, I'm gonna draw my parallel side here, parallel line. Okay, and then you want an angle like this. Okay, doesn't have to be exact. You can do your any angle, just don't make it too steep. Okay, and then your 5 inches, remember, was right here, so you're gonna same angle here, it's gonna be here. Okay, it doesn't have to be precise. Okay, and then now right here you're gonna go kind of at an angle, just a little bit, slight angle. And then you're going to connect this angle here like that. It's going to be a little bit steeper. You see that? Like I said, it doesn't have to be precise. Okay, now you have a triangle here that you're going to try and connect up. So I decided to make it a little longer. Okay, so look at your space in here. Okay, you see how big and steep that is, so I'm probably going to have to come out to here, but you have almost 2.5 inches there, which means it's going to be half of this. So half of this, okay, be right around here. Okay, 2.5. So what do we have? We have 4.5, which would be 2.25. Actually, it'd be right here. Okay, 2.25 would be here. Okay, so what happened was I made it a lot wider here than it is in the drawing here. So I'm going to make it, and this is a steeper angle also. So let's not worry about that too much. Okay, we'll get about 2.25. So it's a little, I'm going to go 2.5 right here. Okay. And I'm just going to bring it out more, a little longer here, just a little bit, okay. Okay, so it's probably a little longer right in this section here. Okay, now you see how you have another triangle here. So let's just draw that triangle in. Okay, and then you have another triangle here. So let's just draw that triangle in. Okay, and then you're going to have a little bulge going in and then down again. So I'm going to go up and then down. Okay, and you're going to round this part. You see how it kind of comes up, like the nose comes up. So I'm going to make the nose come up. Okay, go down past this line here, the triangle on the other side, and then go up again. Okay, and then this side here, we're going to bring it around and go straight down. Okay, and then you're going to follow this line, bring it in just a little bit, okay, and then connect it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this part here is a little, probably a little too pronounced, so I'm going to round it out just a little bit more here. Okay, and then right here where it meets the line here, go ahead and put a mouth. So you're going to go up, okay, up, let's aim for here, and then you're going to go down, so let's aim for here, and then we're going to go up again, so I'm going to aim for there. Okay, so I drew my lines, and those are the points I'm aiming for. So I'm going to go up, down, up, okay? And then you can make it a little darker or wider right at that bottom there, okay? Then I'm going to go down a little bit, okay? Right about little past the halfway is where the eye is. So here's halfway, okay? You see my mouth ends there, and then my eye's gonna go right over here, little above the halfway mark here, and a little bit forward of the halfway mark here, okay? So at an angle, put a line, okay, and then put your eye in a semicircle, okay? And then your fin here, okay, is probably going to start below the eye. You see below the eye there? You see it's below the eye? Okay, so you know it's going to be below the eye, and then it's going to be closer to this line here. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, you're going to go down. So I'm going to put a dot there. I'm going to aim for there. You're going to go up again. So I'm going to put a dot there. See, it goes down, up. Okay, and then I'm going to go down again. And I'm going to aim for right down here. This bottom section here. So this is the starting point right here. I'm going to go down, down, up here, down here, down here, okay? So I'm going to start the bottom fin, okay? See, it curves down here, and then it goes up just a little bit, up just a little bit, okay? And then it curves down here, okay? And then it curves up in a long section, curves up in a long section. So let's end it right there, okay? So let's connect the dots. Okay, I'm looking at this. The starting point from here to here is about the same height. This is just a little bit lower, so I'm going to move this starting point there. Okay, just a little bit lower, okay? So here to here, down, up, down, okay? This part here, just a little bit lower than here. Down, out, up, down, circular, right there, okay? And then let's look at this fin here, okay? This fin is right about here. So we're gonna come out at this angle, and then you have a long angle coming down here, okay? And then just go ahead and connect the two up, and you see this angle, it's at this angle here, okay? Now we need to make the hump. This is humpback, okay? So here, okay, down, up, okay, down. Okay, so remember you have the shape here, and let's try to follow it. The line goes below that, okay? Below, connects up again, and then you have a triangle here. So look at the shape here, okay? You have a wide semicircle here. So let's do a wide semicircle here. Well, I'm going to aim right there, okay? Okay, and you're going to end it before that tip, close to the end of the tip, but not quite here. Okay, you're going to end it before the end of the triangle. Okay, now this second part is going to go inside, okay? And you are going to end it, you see this angle here? Okay, so you're going to try and end it like right here, okay? And then I'm doing another semicircle. That's the center part, so I'm going to aim right maybe here, okay? Okay, now you're going to try and make your tail here. So you're going to start right about here, okay? So this is here, you see it starts inside here. So this is here, going to start in here. The second one is going to be at this angle here. So I'm going to go at this angle here, okay, and then start the second one here, okay? And then I'm going to, it's going to go up, okay? And then I'm going to aim right there. It's going to go down, so I'm going to aim right here, and then it's going to go up again, aim there, and then that's the end, okay? The bottom, okay, let's go down, okay, so I'm going to aim there, okay, or I'm sorry, it's going to go down here, up, okay, so one mark here, one mark there, and then down, little up, and then it's going to attach there again, okay? So start here, we're going to go up, okay, and then down, up, and then end, okay? This one here, you're going to go down, up, down, up, and then I'm going to round it the other way, okay, down and round it, okay? Then you can kind of curve it a little bit. Okay, there's your whale. And what you can do is ink it now. If you want to change anything, change it before you ink it, okay? As you still have the pencil marks you can change. And you can round off any of the points that you had. Okay, now with your eraser, you can just erase. Okay, now you have your wheel. Probably a little sharp here, so you can round it out. Okay, so this is Mr. Brian. I hope you had fun drawing the letter W and drawing whales, and I will see you next time.